So, my wife built 3 Lego constructions without any prior planning approval from me.
I mean, I think I create more of the planning rules in this town than you do. I had a 3-story hotel. This is all that's left of it. I was just going to redesign it a little, and then it turned into an entirely new build.
So why don't you explain what this is?
Okay, so we've got a little pocket park. There's a couple in the, what do you call this, a gazebo or something? No, that feels like the wrong word, but they're having a little romantic picnic in there. Part of the picnic itself I stole from the little heart set. Lighting and a little path. Churro. That I did not put there.
What?
This cat just gets everywhere. Then we got a tree. There's little chipmunks that live in the tree and some bugs.
Aww.
And we decided this building more interesting by adding a vine. So just like a cute little park.
A little pocket
with,
park. Right. Oh,
gates
yeah. I love the gates.
it.
I love the gates. Yeah, the water feature is like maybe the weakest part of the park.
I was lacking inspiration on waterfalls, so we ended up with that.
Yeah, we'll have to do something else.
You think you
Churro
have
likes
much
it.
more space than you actually do.
Yeah, this is a half of a plate, and you really run out of space.
You can go out the back and
you
sneak through some of the back.
Yeah, you can go through Assembly Square. I figured that we are going to... Oh, I didn't buy the plates yet. But just extend, maybe these in green, but make this a back alley for the entire town.
So we have a little park with the proper sidewalks as per planning bylaws.
I see.
And then next to it, this whole thing's a plate. We have a little bridal beauty shop. I wanted to do something with the Friends Lego.
Yes, we had Heart Lake Mall, which I got in it was one of, I don't know, maybe 50 sets that came in a Craigslist purchase that I made.
Yeah, but one of those things in the Heart Lake Mall was this bridal shop.
Why don't you show us? Oh, what's this on the roof?
That Taryn added a bird that has stolen someone's ring.
Yeah, that's also from some other set. Okay, let's see the inside.
Of the main floor, a little shop. There's your makeup counters, and there's like a bridal dress with a friend.
We stole the idea from some other Lego Town guy who was using these in his mall as like unrealistic body standards.
I think it's perfect.
It is perfect.
So this is like cute little cutesy like girly store with a bunch of models, makeup counter, a bunch of things. And then if you go up these little stairs, and you can go out
it's so nice
to the second floor. And,
oh no, this thing's gonna be.
Roof off.
Oh yeah. There's the cart.
The dress fell over. Okay. Come in, and we've got like a fitting room with a bride who's trying on her dress.
Yes, with a mirror that actually works.
Her bridesmaid in the background.
Who's wearing the Voldemort
just one
dress.
Of them. Yes, she's so we got another dress for her to try on a stand, and a couple little seats.
Yes.
And then little cart with what's supposed to be a couple extra.
Yes, that was my idea.
Dresses that you can try on.
It's like they've got to have some sort of stock of dresses somewhere.
So I would have liked more mirrors, but we don't have a lot of great mirror pieces. So, and then on the front, we have another one of the bridesmaids getting her hair done by our very fashionable hairdresser. So the little table, glasses, and some snacks, and in the corner we have the groom who has his own little corner to do his makeup, and not makeup. I don't know. Do men wear makeup at their weddings? I have no clue.
I didn't.
Well, I know you didn't. But anyways, he's got his street clothes and his suit and the little table.
It's great.
All in nice manly colors.
Oh yes, you have to have manly colors.
Nice manly colors. Yes. So it was fun to build, and
it's one of the more brightly colored, nice looking builds. And then
that was number one.
That's number one. Not that interesting. But no, and you used just the most horrible piece here. What is this?
Look, I had to find pieces that would fit. The bird's shit on it.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's reasonable.
So then we got 2 more builds. Next one I made was this,
Mm-hmm.
which is
It was
redesign remix. I don't know what you call it. There was an existing Lego set we had, an older set.
Yeah.
Which was really cute and I liked it, but it was like a suburban house and there is no room for suburbia on this table.
No.
So I wanted to redesign the house into a 3-story townhouse sort of building.
Yeah,
So,
the roof is pretty much unchanged.
we got our townhouse. Has a little barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
Backyard with an entrance to the alley.
There's a dog who is not interested in his ball because someone is cooking chicken on the grill.
Oh, absolutely wants the chicken more. These little plants are just a nod to the original set because we had that in the garden in a little thing.
I didn't know that.
You're able to see and you see all this space.
Yeah, it is very open.
So let's carefully take this one apart. So on the bottom floor, you come in the entryway and we have all the bike helmets and bags and the staircase, and under the staircase with the entry from our grilling area goes into the kitchen. And I managed to fit a tiny sink and counters and stove under the staircase, the rest of the garden. Garden? Why am I saying garden? The rest of the kitchen, there's a little bread machine.
Oh, right. Oh, that looks like my bread machine.
That's what it was based on.
Oh, that's great. Is that some milk right there? What is that?
I don't know. They've left something out.
Okay. Some bread
She's
ingredients.
out grilling things. Questionable taste in her cabinet colors.
Yeah, I don't agree with bright yellow and
the yellow and the green
and Statue of Liberty green.
I'm not sure that it goes too well, but it's not my house, it's hers. Not my problem. Stairways. I'm rather proud of building this shelf into the wall like that, which gives a little more space in that very tiny hallway.
Yeah, that's clever.
And that goes out onto their back deck.
And you can see it from the other side, which is bad. But it's fine because it'll be up against another building.
It's hidden by the next building.
Yeah. What's this here?
This is the tiniest bathroom I've ever made. It has a sink and a toilet in it. And then we have a little living office space.
Yes, this chair is from the original.
The chair is from the original, so is the fireplace.
Oh, really?
Not the TV. You added that.
I did. And even though I say don't put your TV over your fireplace, at least don't have the fireplace on while the TV is on.
Then we have her little office with her computer, phone, and probably half-drunk coffee.
I am the one who designed the little desk over here, and I'm really proud of the computer I made. It worked out just perfectly. It's a very simple build. I wanted a laptop, and then I gave up, and then it turned into a laptop, so I'm very happy. You might be thinking, wait, what time period is this town in? Because these other ones are they've got like rotary phones in them. Well, just don't think too hard about that.
It's ambiguous. So then we have the little bedroom loft that goes on top. So you have your ladder really coming up from the living room, and then we have a little clothes storage and things and bed. And then this little lamp was actually in the original build. Actually, I think you did the bed.
Oh yeah, I did do the bed. Yeah, I used the edges of whatever. And then later I saw in a real Lego set that they also use this technique. My the bottom of the bed is not as good, but I used the parts that I had.
And then we just have the roof piece, which doesn't actually have anything other than these kind of nice arches, which you can see when you're looking in from the front. And that's very carefully goes on top. And there we go. A little townhouse. Decided a very rich single lady lives in there.
Okay, and what have we got next? What is this?
This is a building to solve a problem.
That's exactly what it is.
This problem was caused by you.
What?
By building this thing, which is now grandfathered into our city with no sidewalk allowance and storefronts on 3 out of 4 sides.
Yes.
It's a problem.
It is a problem.
But it's too big.
Yes.
And we're not going to destroy it.
Also, I fixed the windows up here. Although if you look carefully, you will notice that they are not actually exactly aligned, and I really don't want to have to go back in and fix it. So
Yes.
And I might put some white greebling just along this corner here because it looks pretty boring. Oh, I even moved...
It's not designed for this.
I moved the entire building back by one stud. I had to take it off the plate and move it back because there was one stud of sidewalk in the front before I got started. And we're also going to maybe put a train station here because this is still not enough sidewalk.
Yes. It's a problem. But yeah, got to work with what you got.
Yes.
So anyways, decided to design some sort of building to go next to it.
Yes.
That could extend
Yes.
the sidewalk into maybe like a half or a third of a lot.
And I might put a fire escape here and use up even more space inside there. They need a fire escape.
I didn't give you a permit for this.
That's too... Wow.
So that's how we end up with the kind of the funny shape. As to what it is, well, that came about
Right.
due to this guy.
Yeah.
See, we have the parks guy who goes around and services all the little planters.
Mm-hmm.
Not our build. This came from a set.
Mm-hmm.
But he goes around the town in his little thing and does this. But then you're like, well, where does he go at night? Where does he park this thing?
Yes.
What happens to this guy?
We need to know.
And so this entire build was inspired by this guy needing a place to go and park his little Parks and Rec truck. So what we have...
This garage piece, by the way, I think it's older than me. That's been in my collection for as long as I can remember.
Yeah, I deliberately chose it because it looked like battered
yes.
and kind of industrial.
It really is perfect.
So this is the city parks building. And so let me carefully open that up. So we have a very industrial looking sort of entrance to the building. You actually have to go around the side.
Right.
To get to the entrance. There's a little keypad
there. Oh, that's great.
And, no window in the door or anything. Tiny entrance with a little broom closet. And the main part of the floor down here is the workshop, where we have the little truck tool bench with various tools and paints and things. Mm-hmm. And on the other side, all of their gardening tools. Mm-hmm. And under the staircase, you really can't see it. There's more storage and paint bottles and things.
She originally had Emmett standing here, and I said, you haven't seen the Lego movie, so...
I have not.
It doesn't really work to have Emmett hanging out in such a boring building. He's off doing cool things, like I have him driving this thing.
The one and only window on the bottom floor is covered with advertisement for a movie or something.
Yes.
I think it's a movie.
It's a movie.
And we have the little picnic benches. I think the people who work in the Parks and Rec, they probably come out, or at least in the office upstairs,
and you didn't
come out
even
and have their lunch there.
Realize that he's eating pizza, and that's because the pizza place is right over here.
And then the upstairs is very boring and soulless office, deliberately done in only tones of gray to convey the experience of working
a government
in
job.
a government office.
Yes.
Although I'm sure there's plenty of people who'd argue with me who've actually worked it, but whatever. So we've got go up the stairs, and then there's a copier machine.
It's perfect.
It does actually open.
Yay!
As well as just some file storage in the back.
Oh, it's just the perfect color for those pieces of paper. It's just so perfect.
It's deliberately chosen. As I was building it, I felt my soul draining out a little bit. I was like, this is right.
Yay!
Little trash can. And
trash can's perfect. And let's see the other guy.
So the other guy...
his desk isn't even facing the window.
No, it's not. The layout and just... he has this window next to him, which he can stare out of the building next door.
Oh, great.
So we've got him with his coffee and letters and stuff, and just a little filing cabinet.
That's great.
And now the Parks and Rec guy who worked in the little cart has a whole story, and he has co-workers, and he has a place to go, and a place to get his lunch and his coffee. And
it all fits. It all fits together.
And I solved the problem created by your sidewalk.
And these two buildings work really well together. I tried putting something else next to it, but this one just works really well right there. So
this
those
lamppost is the wrong color because you ran out of white lampposts.
I ordered some more. So that's the most recent additions to the Lego town. And what else have you done with the train track? Look at this.
Oh yeah,
Look at this. I come in one day, and I see that she's added. This is not going to stay here. She's added all these posts that make the train go up and up and up.
The city needs to expand. There's not enough room on this table, and I want to build more stuff.
Yes, and it goes. This is a Lego train station, and she also bought the jazz club without consulting me.
I wanted it.
And then this winter town as well.
I wanted it.
You wanted it. You wanted it, so you got it.
Yes, especially I really like the little trolley.
Yeah, it's really cute.
It's cute.
And we've got a bit of a problem here in that the support is on the road, but we're going to fix that.
Yeah, that's the
We will fix that. And then this is held together with just some bricks. I'm kind of torn as to if this should be parking or a bike lane. And I just, it's my city. I want to make it a bike lane. And we might actually end up tearing out the road entirely and just saying, no more cars. We don't need cars. This is a walkable city already. That's the update. Over here, we're planning out a grocery store. Not sure how it's going to work. And then I'm planning something else more things in the works. Okay, bye.